Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video, we successfully complete our add category. So right now we are able to successfully add this category. So now I want to edit it. And if you want to edit it, if you now click the browse, I have already inserted some of the data. You can see we have to now edit it with a specific one of the ID, like as a 1 ID, 2 ID, 3 ID, 4 ID. So first of all, we have to get this ID. And now in our all page, that is our category all page, that is our edit button and delete button. First of all, I want to complete that edit functionality. Now if you go right now, category add from element, we don't need this. In our category all, into the category all, they have one of the two button. One is the edit, another is the delete. So first of all, I want to create one of the route. I want to simply create this route. So that will be the route, and route name, I name it as the edit category. So that will be the edit category. And also now I want to pass our category table ID. I have already get all that our categories data. I make it with this item. Now by this item, I want to access our category table ID. That means that is actually our category table. Into the category table, that is our ID. Okay, here I simply pass it. Perfect. Now we have to create this route. Now if you go to our web route, that will be another get method. I copy it and then here I paste it. So now our name will be, here I name it as a edit category. Better I copy it. Now that will be as a edit category, our name route. And also I want to update it, that will be as a edit category. And also after that, that should be one of the ID. Now I want to get this ID. If you want to get it, so that will be after that category. I want to simply take our requested ID. Okay, and I want to create one of the new method. I want to create another new method as edit. Okay, that will be as edit category. So this type of one of the method now I want to create. And now if you click as a save all, now everything will be more clear. Like if you go, I want to refresh it. And now if you put your cursor, you can see it's now display as a category 1 ID, that is a 2 ID, 3 ID and 4 ID. Right, it's perfectly get a specific this name, that is category name ID. Now by this I want to get all the data. Like there is our 2 ID, that means that is our international. If you go, that is our 2 ID, that means international. It should be get a specific this data. If you want to do this work here, I have already get that our category edit category. Now we have to create this edit category method in our category controller. Now go to that our category controller. Here after that I want to create another new one, that will be as a public. That will be as a public, and then function, and our method name will be as edit category. Great. So into the edit category area, first of all we have to get our requested ID. So that is actually our requested ID. I want to take it as a requested ID. And requested ID, as I told you here, if you put your cursor, you can see it's now display as a 2 ID, that is a 3 ID. So that will be our requested ID. Now I simply get that requested ID, and now first of all we have to get it. So if you want to get it, it's very simple. I take one of the variable as a category. Okay, so this type of one of the variable. Now I want to access our category table, so we have to access it with this model as a category. And now I want to add another function as a find or fail. So that will be a find or fail method. So now by this find or fail, I want to find our specific this requested ID. Here I simply add that our requested ID. Okay, that's all. And now after that, here I have already get a specific our row ID data, and I take the things with this variable. Now I want to display it. I want to display it. So here we have to return one of the view page, and return view means in our backend. Okay, into the backend in our category folder, that will be our category folder. I have already created. Into the category folder area, I want to create another new file as a category edit. Okay, I make it as a edit. And also here I have already get our data. Now in our compact method, in the compact method area, I want to pass that our category. So now that will be our category. Great. So that's all. Now we can actually visible this data. So now if you want to do this work, we have to create our category edit page in our category folder. So now if you go in our category, that means in our backend, that is our category folder. Here now I want to create on the new file, click as a save as, and I name it as a category edit.blade.php. Okay, so great. So this page will be just like our add category page. Now I want to better copy everything from our add category, and now in our edit category area I want to paste it. So here only we have to visible our data. First of all I want to change it a little bit. That will be as edit edit category, that will be also as a edit category, and then that will be as a category name. And into the category name area, now we don't need any placeholder. A specific this requested ID related value I want to visible. If you want to display the value, here I have already get our specific row ID data. You can see I have already get our requested row ID data. Take that things with this variable, and here I pass it by the compact method in our category edit page. Now into the category edit page, now by this category I want to display it. I want to display our field name, our database field name as a category name. So now that is actually our category name will be displayed. Like if you go, you can see that is our field name as a category name, a specific this requested ID related, all that name should be displayed. So now that's all. Okay, it should be display our category name. Now if you want to check it, if you now click as a save all, and now if you go, I want to refresh it. Like right now, that is our test category. If you click as the edit, and you can see that is our specific requested ID as a 1 and 1 related value is successfully get and visible it in here, because here I have already displayed our value. I hope friend it's very clear to you. And also if you go back, like there is our international, click as the edit. Now our ID as a 2, you can see it's now successfully get that international. Great. So now friend, we have to update it, right? So if you want to update, there is also another form. So into the form area, now I want to create another route. Our route name, I name it as a category update. Okay, update. And into the category update, we have to also update it with a specific this requested ID, right? So for the reasons I want to add another input hidden field. So that will be the input type. I make it as a hidden, I name it as a ID, and then here I want to pass our category table ID. So that will be value. I have already get everything by this variable as a category. Now by this category, I want to access our category table ID. So if you want to make it as a test, then everything will be more clear. Now click as a save all. Right now that is actually category ID. I simply pass it. If you now click as a refresh, now that should be displayed as a 2. You can see there is a category update. I didn't create it. So also we have to create it first. I want to create in our web, into the web. Now that will be another post method. Better I copy it, and after that I paste it. So now our name will be as a category update. I copy it. Now that will be as a category update. I name it as a update category. I want to create another new method as a update category. Now that should be work. Now click the save all. Now if you refresh it, yeah, you can see successfully updated, and you can see that is our input field ID. So now by a specific this requested ID, I want to update this data, right? So that is our requested ID. Now for the reasons here, I want to make it as a hidden. When you make it as a hidden, then that will be not display. Okay, that means our input field will be not display. Click as a save all, and now if you go refresh it, now that should be not display. You can see hidden, that will be work. So from here I pass that our requested ID, and now that is our route name. I name it as a update category. Now we have to create this update category in our category controller. Now into the category controller, I name another one as a public function, and then update category. Perfect. And also here we have to pass that our request, and then the $request, because that is also another post method. And here first of all we have to get our category ID. I name it as a cat ID. Cat ID will be which one? Cat ID will be our requested field name. Here I have already passed one of the hidden ID as a ID, right? So now by this we can actually access it. So I simply get our requested ID, and I take the things with this variable, and now we have to update. So that will be just like our store category. Better I copy total things from here. Okay, copy total things from to this position. Now I want to paste it. So everything will be same, only now we have to update with a specific one of the ID. So here I have already get our requested ID. Now that will be not insert. Here we have to first of all find it. So that will be as a find or fail method. Find or fail our which one? Find or fail, that will be our requested ID. Right? So now I'm going to pass it in here, and after that will be as an update. Okay, so that is our update method. So now then that will be the update with that will be same. It will be updated our category name, our requested category name, our flag will be the same. Here automatically whatever the things will be updated, that is our requested name will be updated in our category flag area. Okay friend, and that's all. And then now that is a notification will be displayed as a category updated successfully. Now this type of one of the notification it will be display, and then that will be our return redirect to our route. That's all. Okay, that's all you have to do. Perfect. Now if you click as a save all, now that should be updated. If you now refresh it, and now I want to down to a specific 2 ID that I want to update, I make it as international 1. Now click as a save changes. Yeah, you can see there's a category updated successful, and also it's now successfully updated. Okay, how to do this work friend, I hope it's very much clear to you. So in fundamental I have already discussed about that things with you, right? So now step by step we will go more deep. So for the reasons, first of all I want to make it a very clean right now. Later we will make it a little bit fast. Okay, so right now here we successfully update our information. So next video I want to complete that our delete functionality. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.